Welcome back to another edition of WLTV with the better duet lighting.
I'm Stephanie Reyes.
And I'm Edith Lopez.
Happy National Skip the Straw Day. Don't forget to go buy yourself reusable straws.
If you reduce the usage of plastic, you can make a difference.
Save the world one straw at a time.
Hey Steph, have you ever wondered what it's like to be a famous teenager and deal with the pressures of fame?
Well, it can't be that hard. I mean, they have money, mansions, and fame, right?
Well, being a teenager is hard enough. So we have Nathan and Eileen to talk about how those teens deal with their mental health.
Approximately 1 in 5 youths aged 13 to 18 experience a severe mental disorder at some point during their life. And for celebrities, this percentage is, unfortunately, higher. Half of all chronic mental illnesses begins by age 14, 3/4 by age 24. Despite effective treatment, there are long delays, sometimes decades, between the first appearance of symptoms and when people get help. And the question everyone's always asking is, why do celebrities turn to suicide and drugs when they have it all? But the real question you should be asking is how? How did they get to this point in their life? How do teen celebrities' mental health differ from regular teens in high schools?
It's possible that there's something about celebrity that makes people more likely to turn to suicide and self-harm and drugs. For example, maybe constantly being in the public eye adds pressure to people, and they deal with that pressure by engaging in some of these harmful behaviors.
Not only can it be caused by the career choice, but it can be caused by the amount of pressure that they put on themselves trying to be socially approved.
For example, if they have a really high need for approval from other people, that might make them more likely to want to be a celebrity. And along with that comes some of these mental health issues.
It can be a lot to handle sometimes. Like, the stress kind of gets to you because I have so much on my plate right now. Like I said, it's a lot to handle between sports and the auditions and memorizing things and just studying homework. It can be a lot sometimes.
Alyssa Soler is a 15-year-old high school Hispanic student from Elmhurst. She is a working singer, model, and actress. She has been involved with many projects such as commercials for Payless Shoes, Disney theme parks, and Pink Pewter's advertisement. She has tried out for Telemundo's La Voz Kids, and in this show she expresses herself and the troubles with bullying. She has been an extra on NBC's hit show Chicago PD and is now part of an all-new web series called Es un Show.
So for me, I experienced bullying when I was very younger, like 6th grade-ish, and it just made me realize that bullies don't necessarily act on my own insecurities, more so theirs. It kind of got me an insight of what bullying, their issues, bullying, how big of an issue it is. I had so many people reach out to me and tell me their bullying experiences, and it's a big problem, and I'd like to help other people so that they don't have to go through the same thing that I did.
Between 1 in 4 and 1 in 3 U.S. students say they have been bullied, while female celebrities endure 30% more insulting tweets than men do.
Teens at West Leiden High School, for example, there are certainly some differences. They're not living out their lives in the public eye in the same way that celebrities are. They don't have all of the pressures that a celebrity will have, but they do have their own set of pressures related to school or family issues. So in that way, they can be similar to celebrities that we hear about.
On the weekends, I can barely see my friends because of the auditions and stuff, and then I have to miss school sometimes because of filming, and then it just makes me have a lot more work that I need to catch up on, homework, especially since I'm in most honors classes, and it's just a lot of homework, and it's a lot, but I love what I do, so I try my best to manage it all.
And what are your thoughts on mental health regarding celebrity?
Just for me, it's a lot to handle, and it's a lot of pressure because you need to always keep this reputation of a role model, and you always have to follow these certain, guidelines. You have to always fit this, and even for me, it's a lot. I can't even imagine what celebrities have to go through.
And have you seen fake friends come into your life because of it, knowing that you're doing big things?
Oh yeah.
And has it affected you more?
So many. Well, it just made me realize the people that are actually there for me and who actually care, and then there are just other people who are oh yeah, she's cool. She's popular. All right, I'll hang out with her. And I can see.
So anyone who needs help, the counselor is a great first step. The counselor can give some help or connect the student with someone else who can give help. And if a student doesn't feel comfortable with that step forward, any trusted adult is going to be willing to give help.
If you are a struggling teen in need of attention, please use our sources. There are more people there for you than you think.
Thank you, Nathan and Eileen. Hey, Steph, have you been in the mood for soup lately?
Yes, especially with this cold weather.
Well, yesterday was the Empty Bowls event, and Jill has the scoop on that. Or should I say, the soup.
Thanks, Stephanie and Edith. I'm here with Lily at Clay Club's Empty Bowls. So, Lily, can you tell me a little bit about Empty Bowls?
Yes, so Empty Bowls is a fundraiser that Clay Club does every year. We do this to raise money for the local food pantries in the area. This year we're donating to Leiden Township's food pantry.
And how long have you been doing Empty Bowls?
This has been my 3rd year. I'm a junior and I've done it since my freshman year now.
And what's your favorite part about Empty Bowls?
My favorite part about Empty Bowls is the experience you gather from it. You learn how to fundraise properly and you learn how to almost work a job, because depending on what role you do get to sell bowls. So I think just the experience and the bonds you build with kids through doing this is the best part of it.
Okay, thank you. I'm here with Miss Felix, the sponsor of Clay Club. So, Miss Felix, how long have you been hosting Empty Bowls?
I think we've been doing Empty Bowls for about 15 years now. I sort of lost track of time, but I think it's about 15 years.
And what do you like about Empty Bowls?
Well, my favorite part is the bowls, because I'm kind of partial to ceramics. But the soup's not bad either. Soup's pretty good.
And why would you recommend joining Clay Club?
Well, I think that it's a great thing to get to learn something new. There's several different techniques I teach for how to make bowls, so it might be a process that you've never learned how to do before. But it's also really just a great service that you can do, because we're raising money for the Leiden Township Food Pantry. So if you're looking for something to do for service for the community, then this is the place for you.
Okay, thank you.
And now, here are the steps to making an Empty Bowls bowl. First, start by throwing the clay on the potter's wheel, making sure to mold the shape you want your bowl to be. Next step is to glaze the bowl by dipping the bowl in liquid glaze and letting it dry. And last step is to fire your pot in a kiln. This results in a beautiful Empty Bowls bowl. Thanks for watching, and back to the studio.
Thank you, Jill. Now, for all of our gamers out there, you've probably heard about this new addictive game.
Whether it's the new Fortnite or Call of Duty or a little bit of both, we have Precious here talking all about Apex Legends.
Apex Legends, a free-to-play battle royale game developed by Respawn Entertainment and published by Electronic Arts, is set in the same universe as Titanfall. The game was released for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One on February 4, 2019. Apex Legends differentiates itself from other battle royale games by borrowing concepts of the hero shooter, with each player character legend having unique skills and abilities of their own, and principally requiring players to work in squads of 3 with the ability to respond down squad mates. 1 week after its release, Apex Legends had over 25 million downloads and over 2 million concurrent players, and is considered to be a strong challenger to Fortnite, who has current dominance in the video game industry.
Thank you, Precious.
Last night, the boys basketball team, the Leidenettes, and the cheerleaders all had their senior night.
We have Derek on the scene with more details.
These past 4 years, it has built my character up, and I've got to know myself along the way.
I think the highlight of our season, other than winning senior night, is probably just overall we beat Willowbrook at their place, beat them in a tough one at their place on their senior night. So we won 2 senior nights. So
being on a Leiden team has impacted my life by meeting a lot of good people and having a great team.
And back to the studio. Back to the studio!
Yeah. Thank you, Derek. Well, that's all the time we have for today, Leiden.
Good luck to all of our Eagles competing this weekend.
And don't forget,
Go Eagles! Hey Steph, have you ever wondered what it's like? Sorry, I'm memorizing. I'm trying not to look at it.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thank you, Jill. Now, for all of our gamers out there, you've probably heard about this.